Well, here we are at Ken's Pond, and there's Berta fishing. It's about 10 o'clock at night, and we are at our cabin. If I can get back here. Public use cabin, by reservation only. This cabin comes with an outhouse, a canoe. We haven't found the paddles yet. It's got wood cut underneath. It's got a nice little wood stove. Sleeps about 8 people. And it's a heck of a trail in here. You caught one?
I don't know.
We got fish or something jumping, and there's a beaver swimming around. There's Goldie. There's a really rough trail coming in here. There's our rig. We pull the trailer in. We got the foot locker in the back of the trailer open. I had to extend the tongue on the trailer. Oh, the temperature. We got a temperature gauge, thermometer. Look at here. What's it? Berta, guess what the temperature is? I don't believe that. It says 50. It was 80 today, earlier. Here's a trail coming in, and it really gets muddy going up that mountain. Again, oh, the sun's coming up. The sun's coming up on Mount Hayes. Oh, that's so beautiful. We're watching the sun come up on Mount Hayes. Matter of fact, we could get this other mountain over here too. Sun's coming up on it also. Well, matter of fact, the sun's coming up on the whole mountain range. That is the Alaska Range. It stretches right across the middle of Alaska all the way to Mount McKinley. Mount McKinley's in that range. And of course those mountains are across the Delta River. Lots of sheep over there. That's big sheep country. Of course, they don't live up there on the ice. Mount Hayes has been climbed by a number of people, so is this other mountain. I've forgotten the name of this other mountain on the left. But you can see that is one treacherous mountain to climb. Probably some of these mountains are more difficult than Mount McKinley, because so few climbers go up these mountains that they don't know as much about them. Mount McKinley has a whole horde of climbers. But these mountains, you don't hear much about. And over here, we have, sitting on the porch, guess who that is? That's the Pomeranian. She's looking right at me, right, Goldie? She just had her T-bone, and I just had my coffee. Okay, we're looking over here toward these mountains by Mount Hayes. The sun's come up more, and I was looking with 8-power binoculars, and it's just beautiful over there. Boy, if you just bump this thing a little bit, Look at that ice and snow up there, folks. We're on about 40 power. Just back off here a little bit. I'm on the front porch of this cabin. This camera on a tripod. You can see the wind blowing across up there and forming those clouds. Of course, that wind probably comes from south central Alaska, and it's got moisture in it, so when it hits that ice, it condenses and forms those clouds up there. We'll back off here a little bit. There's a lake right here. The sun's just coming up. You can see across the lake over here, right about there. I think those are the beaver swimming around out there. Or that's two ducks. I think that's two ducks. Where'd they come from? They weren't here earlier. No, they're beavers. See how they go under? There's two beavers over there. You can tell when they go under, they sort of flop their tail. Yeah, they're beaver. Okay, we got two beavers over there. We're waiting for the sun to come up, then we're going to take the canoe across the lake.